Hello, my name is Martin. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Arkin, and today I'm going to show you a bit about our product called Fast Forms that can be used to generate any kind of checklist or inspection round needed for your assets. So in order to show you Fast Forms, I want to show you how the end result of a form looks, and then afterwards I can quickly show how easy it is to build new forms and checklists. So just to show you the end result, I'll go into my work orders. I'll look at a specific PM work order here. And if you have Fast Forms, then you have this tab available over here at the right. And this is the form sections. And this will show you any form that has been either attached by the technician or by any of the distribution rules. So if I just tab that one, you will then be able to see the form here. And this is a simple form with 3 sections that will do an inspection of a drilling tool. And you just have different fields you can answer. If you answer in a specific way, there can be fields that is connected and conditional based on your answers. So for instance, if I say no to this one, there's no extra questions. If you say yes, then there's a bunch of extra questions. And you can have all kinds of fields in here. For instance, there is a photo field, so you need to either use the camera to take a picture or upload from the library. And then you can just go ahead with your form and keep filling out whatever you need. So for instance, if you answer yes to this one, you need to put in a number. So if you put in here, you can then add the specific number to the field. We can go to the next section. Again, a drop-down menu here. You can also have, just write some text here. And you can have these toggle on-off buttons. I'll show you in a bit the way you set up these questions and how you can create them differently depending on how you want the user to respond to them. Next section, finish everything here. And you can have, for instance, a signature field if you want somebody to sign a form out in the field. Go ahead and save, and I'll just complete the form, and it's done. And now it's saved to SAP as a PDF on the specific work order that you have. So very easy to build any kind of inspection, checklist, security form, whatever you need, and have it attached to your work orders for your maintenance guys. So let me show you a bit about how the actual application works, where you generate and you build your different inspections. So this is the FastForm editor, where you can maintain and create any kind of checklist or inspection round that you need. I'm gonna quickly show you the way to set up forms, and I can also show you the form that we just filled out on the mobile. The first thing you want to do is choose the right plant that you're making a form for. And then you click on the form templates, and then you'll be able to see all the different form templates available for this specific plant. The form we just filled out was this one. So if I just quickly click edit, you can then see that we have the different sections here that we went through and all the different fields. So I'm going to show you how to set up one of these forms from the beginning. So let me just go back here and create a brand new template. And we can call this safety check. Say it's a safety form, and we're starting work. Each form is built up of a range of sections. Sections are the one you saw just before that you can kind of divide your form into. So this could maybe be around PPE, so personal protective equipment. So if you want to ask like a yes, no, a not relevant question, then you can pick a field here from the left-hand side and add that to your form. So I'm just gonna pick a simple radio group and say, did you wear a helmet? Question mark. And we can then add a yes and no, or not applicable. So very simple, saying, did you wear a helmet? So let's say that we want to be able to ask a follow-up question or conditional question. If you didn't wear a helmet, you maybe need to specify why. So I'll add a long text and we will write a label saying, why not? Please tell me why not. And this question can be made conditional, so you can say that it's dependent on this one, and if you answered no, this field why not is then being shown. Then we can say, okay, did you wear use gloves? And now I've chosen a Boolean component, so it's a yes, no. And you can also have a checklist. Did you check all of these? And you can say check 1, check 2, check 3. So you can see it's very, very easy to build any kind of form based on whatever you need filled out. You can modify the form as well. So let me just go ahead and save it. And then you can just rearrange stuff if you need to have a different order. You can also make new sections. So it could be site access. And then maybe you want a field like a radio group again, saying unrestricted access to the site, question mark. And again, we want to add some options. Yes, no, not applicable. So very, very easy to set up any kind of form that you want. You can save it. And when you're happy with your form, let's say this is just what you want, you can go ahead and publish it. And as soon as it's published, it's actually available to be used on the phone. So let's just do a quick check and look at this form, how it looks on the mobile device. So let's just have a quick look on the checklist we just created. Go into any work order again. I go to the form tab right here on the right hand side. And I can add any form not pre-added to the work order by clicking this action button here at the bottom, saying add form. And you can now see I have this form called safety check that we just created. If I tap that, you can then see the different sections that I made. So did you wear a helmet? Yes. And if I answer no, we get the conditional question on why not. Let's just say I wore the helmet and then saying yes to gloves. I can check the two parts that is correct here. Go to the next section, say yes, complete the form, and just finish that. And now that new checklist has been saved, and a PDF version of that has been stored on the actual work order in SAP for compliance. So very, very easy to create any kind of checklist you need and have it attached to any type of work order in terms of maintenance or inspections. So let me just quickly switch back and show you a bit more on what we can do in fast forms as well. So besides the templates, we have a possibility to create what's called operational rounds. It's basically a form or checklist you need to fill out at some given time, but it's not connected to any given work order. Where you can, when you create these, you can attach or you can link them to different equipments from your technical structure. So if I just do a simple test here and do a morning round, then it's very easy to add the technical objects that you need to check in that specific round. So for instance, if I need to check this cooling water pump, then I'll just add it directly from the technical structure. And as you can see, it already created a field for me because this technical object has a measuring point, and the measuring point is running hours. So it will always pull in these measurement points that is needed per equipment in order to have them directly filled out and written back to SAP. And then you can add whatever questions you want as well. So I can say visual inspection OK. And again, add my options. Yes, no, not applicable. If I want SAP data to be automatically pre-filled in the form, I can also do that by binding it to data. So let me take and just add my short text, and I can say ID, and then I can bind that to the equipment and to the equipment ID, for instance. And then this field gets pre-filled with the information of the actual equipment ID, so I don't have to put it in there. So again, you can build any kind of inspection round based off your already existing technical structure in SAP. Yeah, that is saved. And you save where you want the round to be stored, in what technical object is like the parent where you want everything to be stored. So that's fine, and you can then save that. You can create round schedules. So when should this round be performed and by who? You do this in this screen here. You can also do the distribution rules that will tell you when a form and checklist should be assigned to a specific work order. So if I just create a new distribution rule here, saying pump inspection, then I can jump to the rule field and say, okay, if my plant equals 1710 and my equipment, for instance, type equals this pump, then this must be filled out. And then I just choose the templates that needs to be filled out. So for instance, the safety check we just made and the tool maintenance inspection form. And then you can save the rule. And now whenever there's a work order that complies with these two rules, these two checklists are automatically assigned to the work order, and the technicians cannot complete or technically complete the work order before they've been filled out. Of course, you can also find all the form submissions here. So here you can just see the safety check I just did and the inspection that I just did before that. You can also look at the submissions by the assets. Then you'll go through the full hierarchy of the technical structure down to the lowest level, and then you can then see which forms has been filled out for this specific equipment. We can also create reports, pick any equipment, again from the technical structure, and let me do this one here. Let me find my pump again. This one. And it will show you a full report of everything in terms of that specific equipment, all the different measurement points, and how they've been throughout time. And you can generate different reports for compliance reasons or just to follow up on how your assets are doing. These can, of course, also be exported to Excel and be shared with other parts of the organization. This was just the highlight of FastForms. There's a lot of other things you can do and a lot of details in this tool. So if you want to know more about it, please get in touch and we can talk about it.